Commander Thisk's claws tightened on the arms of his command chair. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. A Kestrel-class light transport once, the weakest ship in the galaxy, was now flying rings around 12 of the most powerful warships in the hegemony fleet. His own flagship, the HS Vengeance, had been built to withstand black holes, and yet this ... human ship was playing with them like toys. The name of the vessel flashed again on the tactical screen. TDF absolutely not compensating a name. So ridiculous, it made Thisk's scales crawl. It should have been impossible. But everything about this moment was impossible. The Kestrel had vanished from sensors, then reappeared behind them. Weapons unfolding from hidden ports, modules shifting, its hull bending light like it was made of liquid mirrors. It didn't even make sense. "This is madness," Thisk muttered. "No, sir," the weapons officer whispered. "It's human engineering." Inside the modified Kestrel, Chief Engineer Kang Dae-jin, known by his crew as Wrench, was whistling as he adjusted some exposed wiring with a power tool. Sparks flew behind him. Pipes hissed. Panels blinked in angry red. He looked completely relaxed. "Targeting lock confirmed," said Tactical Specialist Lee So-min, her voice calm but amused. "Should I warm up the gravity cannon?" "Just a little spark," Dae-jin said with a grin. "Let's not scare them to death, yet." Captain Kim Yoon-ha stepped onto the bridge. Her short black hair was tied back. Her eyes were calm but sharp. She held a warm cup of instant coffee and watched the enemy ships on the main display. "Status?" she asked. "They're still in shock," So-min said. "They should be," Yoon-ha said. "A Kestrel shouldn't fly like this, but here we are." Engineer Park Ji-tae turned from his station. "We've stabilized the phase bend core, Captain. Spatial compression field is holding. But I wouldn't recommend hitting any more speed. Records today. Hull integrity's at 82%. "Noted," Yoon-ha said, sipping her coffee. "Let's keep the laws of physics bent, not broken." Commander Thisk's mind raced. The humans had been given junk ships. Ancient, outdated, worthless. Remembered the council meetings, where arrogant diplomats laughed and said, "Let the humans play with scrap." But humans hadn't seen trash. They had seen opportunity. And now 12 more Kestrels appeared on the edge of the system, all radiating terrifying power. Each one was different. Some had long, snake-like bodies. Others looked like spinning drills, or glowing boxes with wings made of fire. All of them screamed danger. Commander Thisk realized something terrible. Every Kestrel was a prototype. Each one tested a new idea, a new weapon, a new madness. "This is a fleet of monsters," his science officer whispered. Captain Kim Yoon-ha looked over the enemy ships. "They're still here," she said. "Stubborn," Wrench laughed. "Reptile pride, Captain. They don't like backing down. Well, maybe it's time they learned." She turned to the display. "This is Captain Kim Yoon-ha of the Terran Defense Force," she said, her voice strong and clear. "We are not a threat unless you make us one." Commander Thisk answered her transmission, his face pale and unsure. "You ... You have built weapons that should not exist." "We built possibilities," Yoon-ha replied. "You gave us old metal. We gave it new life. You gave us broken ships. We made them art. This is not art," Thisk growled. "This is a crime against nature." "No," Yoon-ha said. "This is what happens when humans are underestimated." One of the new Kestrels, the TDF Hammer Blossom, fired a test shot. At an asteroid. There was no explosion. The asteroid simply vanished. So did the space it occupied. For a brief moment, even gravity trembled. Thisk stepped back from the screen. The asteroid wasn't destroyed. It had been erased. "Sir," his sensor officer said with panic, "that weapon." That broke 6 natural laws, and maybe a few philosophical ones. Fisk did something he had never done in his entire career. He ordered a full retreat. All hegemony vessels, disengage and leave this system. Do not fire. Do not provoke. Repeat, do not engage the human ships. On the absolutely not compensating, Wrench leaned back in his chair, smirking. They're running. Good, Yuna said. Let them go. We didn't come to fight. We came to warn. Park Ji-tae raised an eyebrow. Warn? Yunha nodded. The galaxy thinks humans are weak, primitive, too new. They gave us scraps to see what we'd do. And we built monsters, So-min said. No, Yunha corrected. We built a future. Later, the Hegemony Council held a secret meeting. Every species was present. They watched the recorded footage. They listened to the sensor logs. They examined the data. The numbers made no sense. The physics were broken. The energy signatures were nonsense. And yet, it was real. One counselor, a 6-eyed elder from the Varanthi species, asked the question everyone was thinking, what did the humans do? The answer was simple. They used imagination. They ignored tradition. They questioned every rule. And they did what no other species dared. Months passed. The humans never attacked. But their presence was felt. The 12 modified. Kestrels became legend. Their names whispered across stars. The absolutely not compensating. The hammer blossom. The burning tea kettle. The cube of disrespect. The better than yours. Each name stranger than the last. Each ship stronger than the last. The Galactic Council sent offers, treaties, even gifts. But the humans said the same thing every time. Leave us alone. Let us tinker. In a small hangar on Mars, Wrench was working on something new. The hull of an old dreadnought sat open like a metal skeleton. He stood inside, welding strange tech into place. Cables danced like snakes. Gravity flickered. Captain Yoon-hae stepped in, holding a datapad. Wrench, she said, they're scared of us. They should be, he said without looking up. We've only just started. Yoon-ha smiled. This is the Mark II, right? Wrench nodded. No more old ships, no more upgrades. This one? We're building from scratch. What's it called? She asked. He grinned. The Apology. Yoon-ha raised an eyebrow. That's a strange name. Yeah, Wrench said, wiping sweat from his forehead. Because by the time they see what it can do, we'll owe the universe one. Final note from the Council archives. When humans arrived, we thought they were primitive. When we gave them old ships, we thought it was a joke. But humans don't take insults. They take inspiration. They don't follow our rules. They make their own. They don't just build ships. They build nightmares. And now, they've started building dreams.